This is Eagle News, Washington, D.C. I am Ace Ramirez. EBC's Allen Basallaje takes us to day 2 of this year's Electronic Entertainment Expo. Let's take a look.
E3 boasts the latest technology, fastest hardware, and all the newest games, like these. Day 2 of our E3 report starts with a look back at the humble beginnings of the video game revolution. Helping the current generation connect with the past is John Hardy of the National Video Game Museum.
For years we've been collecting and preserving the history. You know, we started out as collectors wanting to know more behind the games. So it wasn't enough just have the games, we wanted to know who wrote those games and you know what went on at the company, why did a game not come out or why did it change, or what were the stories that went on day to day, and that's kind of what got us all interested. I think the important lesson that's learned from the old days is there wasn't a lot of memory, right? So you couldn't spend a lot of time worrying about what it looked like. It just had to be fun, and you kind of had to use your imagination in your head. Oh yeah, that's my guy with a sword, and it was a little block, right? Or the dragon looks like a duck. 2004 was our very first exhibit. We were down in Kentia Hall. Yes. We had a live band. We were rocking the place.
Yeah, listen, for folks who don't know, that hall was amazing, and it just opened up so much space.
Kentia Hall was all these little companies. Everybody was trying to show, but it was creativity. It was almost like the indie area, right? Where, hey, check out this new product, check this out, and it was just all these small little companies. It was great.
We appreciate what you do, and we're gonna look forward to trying out retro classic but still superb video games. So JC, we actually caught you playing one of these retro classic games. What game were you playing?
I was playing Cruisin' USA.
And have you played that before?
When I was a kid, years ago.
You still look like a kid. What are you talking about?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And so now being able to play it again, what kind of memories, feelings did it bring out from you?
Well, I definitely feel like a 12-year-old again playing video games back in the golden days. It's very fun. It's always good to come back and experience the games that you grew up playing.
One of the oldest video game companies in the world, Atari, is still keeping pace with today's ever-changing video game industry. We visited Atari's presentation to learn all about their lineup of games.
So we're showing off Atari's first VR title, Roller Coaster Tycoon Joyride. Actively encourage you to look around. If you look over to your left,
wow,
you'll be able to see the landscape across as you move around. So this, if you want to use your slow-mo now.
How do you move it?
L1.
Oh, okay.
So your gun was disabled for a little bit.
That was my fault. Well, yeah, okay, I got greedy. I got anxious. Oh.
You've got some jewels which affect rate of fire, how far you can shoot as well.
What is this madness?
I think there was the boosters. That was the resulting of the boosters that we just added to the track just to make things a bit more interesting. So you could use the slow-mo there. You got caught out again.
This isn't my proudest moment. Oh, I see the jewels. Now I see the jewels.
If you get a high score on the leaderboards for the track that we've just ridden,
I definitely did not get a high score.
Then you would be able to upload that score to PSN.
Okay. Literally, when I was looking around, I could see the environment all around me, and I learned too late, or gravitated towards the idea too late, that we were in a real environment, that I could just shoot things to my left, to my right. I didn't necessarily have to just focus on what was exactly in front of me.
I mean, yeah. It's one of the games that we really encourage people of all ages to play. The real pull of enjoying Roller Coaster Tycoon is VR, and we're excited to be able to bring this game to a new audience.
Black Desert Online is a popular MMORPG for the PC. But in a move that's sure to put a smile on Xbox One owners, Black Desert is prepped to be released on Microsoft's most powerful console ever. What's the advantage of having it come out for Xbox One?
You can use them easily on your couch and use your controller with your TV. It's very good. Many MMORPGs as a target one enemy with one once, and if you attack, the one enemy will hit it. But it's just like an action game. You can slash many enemies at once, and you can do anything like combos and aerial or knockdown, and you can do anything.
The one thing I do have to ask for is because I'm, the Access. I'm an invert access player. There wasn't an invert access option in the game. Are you going to have that in the Xbox version?
I'll add if you want.
Yes. Yeah, my combat suffered so much. I kept looking up and I had to go down.
We have a very long way to go. We will grow and more evolve every days and every years, every week. We are updating this game very frequently, and we will evolve this game.
Most gamers know that MMORPG stands for Massively Multiplayer Online Role-Playing Game, which quite simply means that people thousands of miles away from each other can meet, team up, and share an adventure. Forget about borders and distances. Thanks to online play, the world has become a smaller place, while the gaming community has become a broader society. Reporting from the Los Angeles Convention Center at E3, I'm Allen Basallaje for Eagle News, and I'm 1 with 25.
Thank you, Alan. Stay tuned to Eagle News for E3's Day 3 coverage. That is today's Eagle News, Washington, D.C. Join us tomorrow for stories that matter to you. Visit our websites at Eaglenews.PH and EagleNewsLive.com. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/EagleNewsPH. Thank you for watching. I'm Ace Ramirez. I'm 1 with 25.